How you doing? Welcome back. It is Thursday. It's day 3 on the road in a row for me this week. Preston, followed by Manchester. Had some good days so far. I've taken the trek up to Carlisle. It has just gone 11:45, so I've not made bad time. And obviously, to start with, I'm going to start north of the city centre of Carlisle and work my way down. So, one that needed to be open before 12. You can always rely on Green King for that, can't you? So that's where we're going to start. But yeah, looking forward to Carlisle. Never been here before in my life. It's basically Scotland. It's like, on a map, it's like that far from Scotland. So yeah, it's basically Scotland. But yeah, looking forward to getting out and about around Carlisle. So let's kick off with this one. Gosling Bridge. It is a Hungry Horse version, flaming grill version, I think, of Green King's. So I said you can always rely on Green King to be open bright and early. That is one thing that I will give them massive credit for. They massively helped me out with getting some numbers in. So Gosling Bridge, pub one of the day. It looks like a Green King flaming grill. It's quite smart in it, to be fair. Nice layout, very clean, very tidy. And despite the presence of Green King IPA, there is a Carlisle Brewing Company beer on. Caramel undertones. Oh, it's nice. So they can be forgiven, because that is the perfect start to my day. Yeah, you know what it's going to look like, but the layout's nice. Carlisle Brewing Company, a magic number. And yeah, that. But we'll gloss over that and we'll say about this one, because it's really, really good. Magic number. Very impressed. Very nice beer to start the day with. And yeah, I quite like the look and the layout of this. I like this big pillar up in the middle up here. It's a nice raised area. Flaming grills are much better than Hungry Horses as well, so it's open, it's got a good beer on, and I like it. Heading down towards the city centre then. Stop 2 has me another Green King, but it's not a Green King, it's a Green King tenanted and leased this. I actually met the owners when I did the morning advertiser leaders conference. Spoke at that, so nice to it'll be nice to come and see them. Looks a nice pub too. It is the Crown, and this is a bit on this main road. So this is the main road that runs straight into Carlisle city centre. So looking forward to doing this one. They were absolutely lovely people, and I'm sure it's going to be a pretty wonderful pub. So good solid start for Carlisle so far. Let's get in and see the Crown. Green King leased and tenanted. The building is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So Green King, essentially, that means Green King essentially are the landlords, and they have nothing to do with anything else in here whatsoever. And you can tell because the quality of the cask ale choices on point. I've got a pumpkin stout at 6%. Second drink of the day. If it was the first drink, you can frown at me, but it's the second drink of the day. So don't even be judging me for a 6% pumpkin stout at this time, because it's a very nice stout. But I'm going to show you around because this is gorgeous. Here you go. 3 wonderful cask ales. This is what I've gone for. Loch Lomond Brewery. Jock Pumpkinhead. I'm very much enjoying that, but look how beautiful this building is. Resty stuff on the taps. Pride Life, you know what I said for a Green King beer, it's one that I do actually quite rate and quite like. But this place is pretty stunning. If you want to watch the sport, you can. If you want to have some food, you can. And look, pretty decent variety of stuff on their burgers. World things like curries. Loaded fries, always up some loaded fries in a pub. But yeah, what a nice looking boozer for stop 2 of the day so far. So I have a feeling, if this is a sign of things to come in Carlisle, it's going to be a pretty good day. It was an absolute beauty. So that was the Crown. And if you walk 3 minutes into the houses, I suppose, away from that main road that goes into the city centre, you'll come to this. The Crown and Thistle. Another one with a cask mark plaque outside it, so I'm optimistic for some good cask ale in here. I've had a very good cask ale in the first 2 pubs so far today. So Carlisle is already onto a winner, right by a school list, so noisy with children on a break, obviously. Not my thing, but let's get in the pub. Crown and Thistle, stop 3. Just a sweet little local on a back street. Nice friendly little place. A couple of casks there, Wainwrights and Purity, so not quite as strong as the ones I've seen so far. But yeah, nice little friendly backstreet local. A little one. This is a proper backstreet traditional pub, sort of bread and a butter of boozers. This and a couple of cask ales, like I said. You got Wainwrights and Mad Goose Purity on up there. Lovely people, lovely welcome, lovely little backstreet booze. I said these are the ones that I like. I like it when you come and you find friendly people. This gives you a real taste of what a place is really like when you come in and you meet the locals. What a great little boozer. Over the bridge to what I assume now is the top side of the city centre. Now I'm a long way from Bury St Edmunds, but Greene King don't half own a lot of buildings around here. Because this one is Greene King owned as well. The Turf, a hungry horse. So yeah, I said that the Flaming Grills are better than hungry horses. So that's my karma coming back to get me. By the fact that there is a hungry horse just a couple of pubs further down the road. So I bet they've got Greene King IPA on and probably nothing else. I don't know. Let's be optimistic. Let's say they haven't. Turf, stop for. Well, I was actually wrong. No sign of Greene King IPA whatsoever. So I take that back. I'm only wrong though because there's no cask ale at all. See, they probably would have had Greene King IPA if they had any cask ale, but they have no cask. So it's a hungry horse. There's not much more I can tell you. There's not much to show you. They are hungry horses. So it's got a pool table, screens, what you'd expect to find in a hungry horse. The little toy thing. Big old place, big dining space. Hungry horse. Down into, yeah, this is definitely where the main city centre drag is. And what would have been next would have been this. The absolutely stunning looking Howard Arms. But note, no signs of life whatsoever, and someone's just told me that it has closed down, and the usual suspects, Star Pubs, Heineken, are to blame. So the tiling on that is absolutely stunning. So we can't do it, sadly. What a shame. Definitely even their board, don't know how long it's been closed, even their board in the window, serving food Thursday to Sunday, 12 till 5, says it should be open, and it definitely looks like it's been kind of gutted and just abandoned. So yeah, blame Star Pubs, I always do. We're walking down this road then, because there's another one or two just along here. And I'm heading over that way into a big cluster of stuff, but yeah, quite gutted about that. It looks absolutely stunning. So hopefully someone will come in and rescue that very soon. Preferably buy it off Heineken so it can be run properly. Right, my next stop then, the Apple Tree. And yep, you guessed it, it's another Greene King owned building. Honestly, we're so far away from Bury St Edmunds. I don't know who came up here and decided they were going to buy everything, but they certainly did. So, beautiful looking pub on this main high street style road. So again, it's it. It's busy, really busy. So it's about 1:30, just gone 1:30. The place is pretty packed. Most people eating. 2 cars gone. One's a rebadge called Apple Tree Pale Ale, which I've trusted them with. I think it's gone. I don't actually think that's the beer's fault. I think that's the end of the barrel. That's gone. Gross. And the other one was like old speckled hen, I think, or something. I don't know. That could just be the taste of a Greene King beer. Down the Greene King taps. So what I had, I did give it back. It was actually off, so I won't blame. So I've gone for the old session hen, which is not actually the most terrible of the Greene King cask, but it's just Greene King cask in it. But yeah, you see, busy on a dining, pool table, screens, a doggy wall of fame, which always makes me happy. There you have it. 50 yards down to this one, which is currently covered in scaffolding, so not going to be able to show you very much on the outside, but I've been told this is a bit of a brew pub that does some really good craft beer. It's called Cocoa Mill, but yeah, she said they're doing a bit of painting, a bit of work on the front out there, so covered in scaffolding, but it's definitely the pub that we want. So let's go in and see if what I was told is correct. Cocoa Mill, stop 6. Not a brew pub. Many years ago, it used to be, and they've just kept their own sort of brew house, but good cask ale on, some good craft beer amongst the taps, and more of a gastro pub kind of feel to it. But a very nice looking place, very nice young lady on a bar. It's a nice gaff, this. I could definitely see myself in here getting some food. It does look and smell pretty good. So here is your craft beery range. Day steady rolling man, nice to see that on a tap already. And this is what I am on, Loweswater Gold, the cask ale. But yeah, have a look at this place. Very swanky, very suave. Bit of tat to add to the ambience and the decor. And yeah, the food that I can see and smell looks absolutely wicked. So I think it's a winner. On through the lanes, the arcadey bit, and you'll come into this pretty grand looking square, where there's a rather gorgeous old hotel there called Crown and Mitre, which is that's quite a building. We're not here for that. We are here for one that I've heard an awful lot about, and I'm very excited to get in and see. So this was one of the most shouted out ones on a Facebook post, and it's this, the King's Head. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one ever since it was put on. So, established in the 17th century, and it looks like we're in luck. Looks like there's an info board, so we can actually get some proper facts. So, Carlisle's unique among England's oldest towns and cities. It does not appear in the Domesday Book. See, I did not know that. No, I did not know that at all. But this dating back to the 17th century, then, yeah, that's a good fact about Carlisle, not in the Domesday Book. Anyway, let's get into the pub. I said this was one that so many people had told me that I was gonna love. Really good cask ale lineup, which is really, really well looked after, and a really lovely old school. They haven't mucked about with it. So 17th century pub that still feels very much like a 17th century pub. That's what you want, isn't it? Plenty of old beams, old pillars, plenty of character and charm. It's a winner. There you go, so they're very well looked after. That Esthwaite bitter is what I'm on for, gamma ray and stuff. But it still feels very much like, with the old beams and things, that still feels very much like a 17th century pub. I think the way they've done it, they haven't ruined it, and lots of good upcoming beers as well. So, very nice looking place, very good olden feel to it, and a good vibe. So yeah, well done, well played Facebook, you got it right again. Right, good news about this city is you don't have to walk very far to get to each pub. So there's another couple that are on that road but not open as yet. Might get back to them today, might not. But a 3-minute walk from where I was will bring you round to this absolute beauty, which is in the shadow of a rather stunning looking cathedral. So hence the city status for Carlisle. Pretty grand. But we're here for this, and yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this as well. It is the Boardroom. So the cathedral is literally just there, and the Boardroom just here, looking rather beautiful. Traditional ales, quality lager, it says. And you know what actually adds the character of the place is the fact that the sign on that side is all wonky, but it still looks pretty cool. So that is a very, very nice looking place, and it is stopped 7 of the day so far. Building dates back to the early 1700s. Been a pub since around the time of the inception of the First World War. Ever since, it survived. Now I'll tell you something that is a little unique about this. Now, as you know, I'm well up the country in Cumbria. I've just found a beer in here that I have never seen away from the Hereford area, sort of a 30-mile radius of there. If you've seen my videos, you'll know. HPA from Wye Valley Brewery. So they don't like to normally get their beers too far away because he likes to be able to go and sort them out himself if there's ever a problem with them. So you can tell that if you're in a pub and it's got Wye Valley's beers on and it's not there, that they are well looked after. And believe me, it is well looked after. What a stunning old pub with a bit of history and some pictures of around, including this one of the pub, up in the stained glass bits of it as well. But yeah, absolutely blown away by how beautiful the Boardroom is. It's an absolute belter. And of course, I've got HPA. Walk for 5 minutes into the main city centre bit and then head down another one of the covered little lanes type areas. And you will come to this beauty that is kind of hidden away, tucked in a churchyard, all on its own. It's the Sportsman, a traditional inn. But when I said sat in the shadow on a sort of churchyard, there you have it. So the Sportsman was another one highly recommended that I'm very much looking forward to. It looks a beauty, and if it's tucked away down here and still getting recommendations, you know the beer is probably going to be pretty good. Let's get in a seat. Stop 9 of the day. So once again, yeah, Facebook, the power, has got it all right. So everything that Facebook suggested to me I would love today has been bang on. It's been 10 out of 10 for the recommendations everywhere. The Boardroom is fantastic. King's Head, King's Arms, King's... You know I can't do this. King's Head was absolutely brilliant, and this, 10 out of 10. Really good. Again, Carlisle Brewing Company beer. Same as I started the day with, and I'm very happy about it. But yeah, look at this beauty. Sufficient Darkness from Carlisle Brewing. That is a fantastic beer. Really is an absolute belter. There's your tap stuff. But again, look around in here. The ceiling slopes, which is always good. Gives you a sort of an idea of the age. And this is an interesting one. Look, a state-managed pub, August 1916 to May 1973. State-managed pub. So you don't see them very often. But that is the extent, that's the whole size of the pub. The food looks fantastic. It's just a great little pub. So I'm loving Carlisle so far. It is time for today's sponsors. So a big thanks to these guys for sponsoring today's video. And it wasn't far to wander around from the amazing Sportsman either. One is West Walls Brewing Co. And yeah, I've been very excited to get around here and try some of their beers because I've heard great things about the beers. So to get there from the Sportsman, coming on that little side road where those people are, hang a left and you will get to here pretty quick time. So it is already open. Allegedly didn't open until 4, but there's quite a few people in there. So that's all good to see. Let's get in and see West Walls Brewing Co. This place, so open at 4 o'clock. It's 10 past 4. How many people are in here? This place is absolutely mega. The beer, top notch. The vibe, the whole tap room, everything about it, absolutely a bang on. And to be this busy 10 minutes after you've opened, I've never seen this. Like, I know there are people who queue outside Wetherspoon sometimes, but this is something else. If you're hungry and you want a bit of scran, there are some giant pizza slices coming out of that oven that smell absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, this many people in here within sort of 10 minutes, a mad rush to get in, and load of their beers on. I've actually gone with the so it's up there, the Nitro Man, the Nitro Stout, but it doesn't get fresher when it comes to beer for in here, look, because it's all taking place, all being brewed just in there. So they're on Untapped, so if you've got the Untapped, you will be able to stick your beers and stuff on as well, like I just have. But yeah, what a place. I'm very impressed by it. Absolute stormer. What a place. I've never seen a place get that busy that quickly. So a 4 o'clock opening time on a Thursday, and yeah, by 4:30, but I've just come out of there, there's not a single seat left in the house. People are sharing tables, like budging up, trying to get people on. Wow. And the beer's top notch. The guys that run it, they've got their head screws on. That is absolutely phenomenal. An absolutely great place. I'm so glad that I came today and not yesterday, because that wouldn't have been open yesterday. I'd have been gutted to miss that. Highly, you know my recommendations, highly recommended to get in there for that. And anyway, right, it's a 10-minute walk now, round, out, back over the bridge, and it's a different bridge, but over a bridge and round to this. Oh, there you go. Shortest 10-minute walk of your life on this YouTube video, wasn't it? To get round to this, the Milbourne Arms. So, sister pub to my second stop of the day at the Crown up in Stanwix, which was absolutely beautiful. So I'm expecting big things from this. The owners are lovely people, deserve all the best things in life, and they certainly have one up there in Stanwix. I'm pretty sure this is going to exceed my expectations as well. Milbourne Arms, stop 11. Oh, having been up the Crown earlier and seen how impressive that was, the fact that they've kind of taken a Green King pub, made it into a free house, and worked wonders with it. I expected big things coming in here as well. I'm not sure I expected to come into the Canberra City Pub of the Year once again, and it's not the first time they've won an award, and you know what? It's easy to see why they've won an award. So they didn't open until 4 either, so one of the first people through the door, but it does mean we've got more chance to show you around. We will just start over in the corner with the awards that are proudly displayed on. So they've very kindly turned the music off for me, that's why it's a little bit quiet in here, you know that, but yeah, thank you for that. So I am on one of West Walls beers, the Texas Sun. Very impressed by those guys in total, and we've got 2 excellent cask ales on as well. That's a cool theme tune. That's a cool theme tune. I've definitely heard that theme tune before, but I like it. But yeah, what a beautiful looking pub. Well worth the little walk over to come and see. So this and the Crown up in Stanwix, honestly, beautiful pubs, great people, great beers. Again, highly impressive. Loved it. 7 minutes then, if you walk at a sensible pace, anyway, 7 minutes to walk up by Sainsbury's and a massively busy road, but there are 2 more up here on the outside bit of the city centre that I figured I should come and do while I was here. So the next one today is going to be this. It's the Joiners Arms. And yeah, bear in mind it's like 5:30 at night, so there ain't no chance of this road being quiet enough for me to step into or show you any more. So that's as good as it's going to get with this one, I'm afraid, right now. But Joiners Arms stopped 12 of my days so far, on a day that is proving to be reasonably successful. I'm loving Carlisle. It's a proper pub. It's got proper people, a good atmosphere, good vibe, nice, friendly welcome. There's no cask on currently, but it looks like they do sometimes have some cask on, I think. So I'm on a Guinness. But yeah, nice vibe, nice atmosphere, nice looking old pub. Proper old school style out. But yeah, everyone here, they're all nice people. Pool table, dartboards, you know, a proper, you know what I mean? Yeah, a proper pub. No bells, no whistles, no frills, nothing like that needed. Just a proper pub. These roads are so busy. But if you walk, it's about 500 yards or so, I would say. There is one more stuck up here, yeah. The side streets. I'm going to jump in a cab, I think, from here back round to the other side because can't be doing a walk at this time. But it's this, the Jovial Sailor, an old side street pub. That's an old traditional layout. A bit of stained glass on the outside, not too bad, is it? So, but these roads, they're so busy. So let's get in, do the Jovial Sailor, which will be stop 13 of the day. And then we'll jump in a cab and go over to the bottom of the city centre. Nice old traditional pub, split into two sides. Got the Celtic Michelin game on the other room. But yeah, proper nice people once again. Proper nice. This is the authenticity of coming around the other sort of the bars, isn't it? This is the quiet side where obviously everybody is in this side. But there's a pool table and stuff on the jukebox in this side. And they come into a lovely looking little bar where you can watch all the football and stuff on over this side. It's a great little bar. Friendly little pub. Same as the last one as well. Really friendly little places. But trying to get an Uber from up here, absolutely non-existent. Waited 10 minutes requesting a trip. No joy. So it's either a 22-minute walk or we find a bus stop to get on one of those, which has just gone past. So, yeah, I'll see the next pub anyway. Missed absolutely all opportunity. There's no taxis, no taxis available, no Ubers, and no buses without waiting 20 odd minutes. I walked 22 minutes back to the bottom of the city centre. So let's get through. I've wasted quite a while. Let's get through another load here. First, good at this. Here's the Wetherspoons, first of two, called Woodrow Wilson. So I might as well get in and do that. But yeah, that was a long walk. There's a BrewDog, there's another Wetherspoons, there's a pub there, and there's this, what looks like to be a sports bar just here. But yeah, it's getting to do Woodrow Wilson. Definitely the one that was referred to me as being the better of two spoons, the two doors down from each other. More traditional one of the two, the other one used to be a Lloyd's apparently. So yeah, it's busy, really busy. So that obviously suggests to you that this is pretty well functioning spoons. Carpet's a bit naff. I'm not entirely sure how to describe that. It's pretty rubbish. But yeah, the place is absolutely slammed. So no matter what side you look in, places are well busy. Not that many ales on in here, but aside from that, the place looks full to the brim. There's your guess on in this one. There are actually some good ones. I didn't take much notice of what was on there, but they are actually pretty good. And it is, yeah, decent sized spoons. So, very busy, good staff, good spoons. Right, that was a long old walk anyway back, and I'm getting to that point where I'm a bit tired, but right next door to Spoons is BrewDog. So I might as well do it, but stark contrast in the busyness in there, isn't it? BrewDog looks absolutely deserted. But, you know, we'll go in and do it anyway. BrewDog is stop 15 of the day. It's not actually as quiet in here as it looked from the outside. There's a load of people at the back doing a pub quiz, but decent lineup of stuff on there. You can hear the quiz. But super cute goat. I'd like to think that I'm a super cute no. But yeah, it's the pale. And it's good. It's a BrewDog. But yeah, it's, the people are all at the back. So there's your front. There's your beer. Yeah. So what? 20 out on there. Super cute goat for yours truly. But yeah, it's busier at the back than I thought it was. That I gave it credit for. My bad. Thing where BrewDog definitely has over Wetherspoons as well. Dog friendly. And he is just apparently his name's Casper, and he is the sweetest, waggiest little fella. Here he is. What a sweetie. Of BrewDog, and directly across the road, a pub called the Border Rambler. High Street pub. It looks like a sort of a traditional old one that's probably been there a long old time. So they that there apparently is just the hotel bar to the Ibis. So we're not gonna bother with that one today. Perhaps come back into another day. But this will be 16, I think, so far for the day. The Border Rambler. Let's go and see it. Old school feeling pub. It's probably, I bet you this is a massively busy one on a weekend night. Feels like a locals party pub. Definitely, it's got a dance floor, generic tap mix, very friendly, nice lady on the bar and stuff. But yeah, I bet this is a weekend party pub. There's your reasonably generic pool table. Yeah, this DJ box dance floor. Look at that. Yeah, you know that this is going to be one of your Friday, Saturday night banging like venues that's going to be absolutely packed to the rafters. Loads, and I mean loads of pubs in this area, like loads and loads and loads. So Carlisle ain't going to get done in one day anyway. And you know what, I'm quite excited about coming back and doing the rest. So I'm going to pick and choose another couple, and pretty much just over the road from there is this. It's the Cumberland Inn. That is a proper old school looking pub. That reminds me very much of a rock bar in Wolverhampton. Get in the comments if you know which bar I'm talking about. You'll know exactly from the outside of it which one I mean. One of my favourite bars over in Wolvo. But yeah, let's get into the Cumberland Inn. I want a bit of a party pub, definitely. It's an old pub. Load of like decent wood, good features and stuff. But it definitely goes for the late night party vibe. DJ on, which is what the noise is in aid of. Good place to watch the sport and things as well. Good mix of people in. Party. Yeah, not much to write home about, but yeah, plenty of old wood. Good set of screens all across the place as well. Generic beers. There's a dance floor around this side, pool table and stuff at the back. That's the Cumberland for you at least. And yeah, I'm on the. I've got a palate cleanser. Sorry, soz. Some beard out now. I'm going to do just this one more. I'm going to do this other spoons because there's far too much here, and I want to have some stuff to come back to for sure. So it's been good, Carlisle, to be fair. And there are just everywhere I look, there are more and more pubs. So let's finish with this, and we know we've got an absolute whole day out to come back for. Spoons is the William Rufus. So there's another gorgeous looking place there called the Caledonian. There's one called the Griffin just up from here. There's several other little bars, party things up that way. So William Rufus will be 18 for today, which is not a bad first shout. Completely different vibe to the other spoons.
Question number 13. Which of these is an electric car manufacturer owned by Volvo?
It's got an interactive speed quiz going on. So yeah, again, busy. So the two spoons, mega busy down here. The rest of them, not so much. But yeah, this quiz is going down a storm. It's pretty good for a quiz, to be honest. So yeah, it's doing a roaring trade in here. The carpet is much better than the other one. Guest ales aren't up too much, but yeah, it ain't bad. I think that's a good place to draw a line under it for today. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Did a lot of walking. I lost about an hour to that walk earlier. So either way, yeah, long walk out to those. But glad I've got those done. There's loads still around the outskirts. There's quite a few still here in the centre to do. So Carlisle trip 2 definitely coming and coming soon. So I've really enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching. Cheers, guys. I will see you tomorrow in Keighley. Mwah.